business-focused pattern and workflow that I'm going to talk about is CRM and ERP orchestration. So there's probably a lot of people on the call today who are using Universal Automation Center to automate their ERP system. We've got tons of ERP customers, and they do business processes that are very embedded, very deep into Salesforce or Oracle or PeopleSoft or Words, whatever it is that they're connecting to. There's also a business case here where companies need to and want to integrate their CRM data with their ERP data. Now, there's a number of ways to do that. Just to build the integration, you can use a point-to-point offering, something that is built inside of Salesforce or built inside of SAP that connects these. You can use third-party integration tools. You can use a traditional iPaaS, and that's what a lot of companies do. They'll use Boomi or have to connect the dots here. It's not as customizable as point-to-point integrations. They'll write scripts, which is a little scary, right? They'll write scripts that automate the movement of data. Now, when you're doing that, and this data is moving back and forth between these systems, if you're using scripts, if you're using point-to-point, even if you use an iPaaS in a lot of cases, not real time, it'd be batch. And also the data, as it gets, it can break. So I run into this all the time between CRM and ERP, but CRM, our Salesforce instance, and our HubSpot instance. And when it breaks down, a sync error happens. I'm not notified. I don't know, right? Unless I'm using UAC to monitor these things. Then I get an alert. I can root cause where the problem was and get real deep into making sure that it's fixed right away. And the same is true when you're orchestrating this automation that's happening between CRM and ERP. Now, when I think about this particular use case and workflow, it's fundamental to automating larger business processes. So a lot of people, like I said, automate SAP today, but you can automate Salesforce or any of your CRM applications. When you're doing those things together, you can get deeper into automating business processes that span CRM and other business areas. So think of this one as, once you're integrated in there, you can do a whole lot more. You can go deeper into the workflows that happen inside of these specific tools. So an example workflow that happens inside of an ERP solution might be close of business or initial close. Well, you can automate those processes within your ERP solution and go deeper. I would call that going deeper into the application. And that's not necessarily something that has to be tied to CRM, but it's sure a lot better it's a lot better if you have it tied to it and pulling that real-time data into those processes. So, at the end of the day, you're unifying these two platforms, you're connecting to them. So now you can include them in larger workflows, which we'll talk about in a moment. And you're accelerating this front end to back end organization of real-time data. So again, foundational, I would say if you're going to do any of these other ones, make sure you get integrations for Salesforce and ERP and start connecting the dots.